Today I'm going to be going through Minecraft education. A common question that I get asked by teachers and by students is, how do I code in Minecraft? It is really easy, and today I'll be going through some steps that you can use using Code Builder to create some builds. Today we're going to make it rain chickens. Now it sounds a lot more fun and probably thinking, well, how is this even relevant to schoolwork? But believe me, the math and the algorithms involved in making sure that the patterns are correct so the chickens do fall from the sky in a particular way are actually quite useful. The skills the students can learn from this will actually help them in future builds in terms of placing a particular object in particular places. This is a great activity that will take less than 20 minutes to complete. This activity on Minecraft Education can be done on any platform. It can be done on an iPad, on a laptop, a Chromebook, or even a phone. Just download the Minecraft Education app and let's get started and work through the activity.
Okay, so once we get into Minecraft Education, we are going to do some coding. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new world. You can use an existing world, but I like to create a new world for this particular activity. So I'm going to click on New, and I'm just going to call this Chickens. You can call your world whatever you like. Now the great thing about coding is that the students or you can be in your own world, or you can work in a world with other students as well. I'm just going to leave everything as it is. Actually, I might just change this to flat just so it's easier for you to see what we're doing today. And we're going to hit the play button. So we're just going to wait for our world to set up, and then we will go through the code maker. Now the fantastic thing about this is that all the coding now is built in to Minecraft Education. You don't have to download anything. So to code, we literally just hit the letter C on our keyboard. Same thing if you're using an iPad. So these are the options that come up, and we are going to be using the Microsoft Make Code. So we click on this, and sometimes it does take a minute for it to pop up. So here we are, we have the code builder. So what we're going to do is we're going to start here. We're going to make it rain chickens. So this is very exciting. So I'm actually going to go through all of the steps with you, and then I'd like you to do this after me. And once you've succeeded in making it rain chickens, I want you to see if you can make it rain any other animal. So let's get started. So I just click on that. And depending on your age and how good you are at coding, you can pick different levels. If you're a beginner or in primary school, let's start off with blocks. Okay, so this is our code builder. This is what it looks like. So we're starting our tutorial. So this is what's going to happen. We're going to have it rain chickens. So let's click on the OK button and get started. So here we have all of the instructions. We have the instructions up here. We have our codes down here, and we have our commands down the bottom. Now the good thing, or the thing to remember, is that everything is color coded. So if you see a green button, it usually comes out of the green section here. Anything blue will come out of the blue. So it says put in an on chat command, which is already here, and rename it to chicken. So let's change that run to chicken. Let's click on the next button. It says put in spawn to spawn a chicken at your position. So we click on purple because it's purple, and we grab that and we place that inside. Now the thing to remember is that it needs to be like a puzzle. All the pieces need to fit. So if I had dropped that here or outside, it's not going to work because it's not part of a puzzle. So we need to make sure that puzzle pieces are completed. Now so we need to place the code under on-chat command, and you'll run when you run the type chicken in the Minecraft chat. Goodness. And then we want to make sure that all of our positions are correct. So it's 0, 0, 0, correct. Now it's asking me if I want to show a hint, so it will actually tell me what it will look like, which is great. So I can hide those. So what we want now is we want the spawn position to change. So the second number means we want 10. So it's going to come from 10 blocks above us. So once we've done that, we can click on the next button. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to go to Minecraft and press the T to open the chat, and then we're going to type in the word chicken, and you will see a flying chicken. So let's click on this play button so it knows that we're ready to do it. So here we click on the letter T, and I type in the word chicken and hit enter, and I look up and there is my chicken. So we have our chicken. Let me just move out the way so you can see my chicken. Wonderful. So let's go back to the code and we'll complete it, because as we can see up here that we're only step 5. We've got more to go. So let's click on the next button. And this chicken is lonely. Yes, it is. So let's place a repeat. So repeat is green. So we're going to click on the green button and we're going to get a repeat. And we want to loop it around the spawn. So as I said, it needs to be like a pattern. So let's grab that and drop that in there. Now a lot of students tend to put this under, or they end up putting it somewhere different. So it'll only work if it's like this. And we want to create 100 chickens. So let's click on that. Everything else stays the same. We click on the next button. And we're done. So let's hit finish. Let's hit the play button so we can see if it's going to work. And come over here and hit the T on your keyboard. And let's type in chicken. So chicken is the word that we put right at the beginning, and that will spawn everything. So if we look up now, we can see all of our chickens. There they are. There are all of our chickens all around us. So now it is your turn. It is your turn to create some chicken. And once you've done that, I want to see if you can create some other spawning, some other animals. That is today's lesson.